true.
He asked to be in our blog. He's like, "Can I please?"
It was like, I've seen you guys with your computer from far away.
Yeah.
Just noticing.
Talk at it.
I just happen to have my binoculars.
And he quotes our blog all the time because he watches it and memorizes her lines. And,
Anyway.
I put my face on Molly's face. I just said she sit next to her.
Such a stalker. That's disgusting.
I actually have been called that before.
So,
Yeah, no joke.
we'll get to that part, and we have to hear one of Maddie's
definitely.
stories, and then we can get
Probably.
to that stuff.
All right, best stalker story, I guess, that I have. I worked in the school's reading writing center, and so I was a tutor, and I was there a lot in the evenings helping people with their papers. And one of my friends decided that he was gonna stalk me. And it was weird because he like started stalking me by asking me my permission to stalk me, which was odd.
Classy.
And he's like, we're friends now, so I can stalk you, right? And I was just like, sure, we're friends, but I didn't think that he would actually stalk me, you know? So every night I got off work at 11, and he'd be there. Like, he'd sit on the couch and read. And I was like, you can't read in the library, you can't read in your hallway, you can't read anywhere else? And he's like, no, I'm stalking you. And I'm like, okay. And it wasn't that bad because, you know, after work I'd be like, okay, I'm going home now, bye. And I'd leave. But then I started coming over here after work just because to hang out. And the stalker would follow me here. He would, like, walk me over here. And I'm like... Anyway, so it was pretty bad because it wasn't like he was walking with me, it was walking behind me, following me here. And, you know, the first time I was like, that's odd, and I got here and I went in and it was fine. And then the second time he did it again. I got out of work and I started walking over here and he was walking behind me, and I was like, are you following me? And he's like, I'm just making sure that, you know, you get to where you're going safe. And I'm like, okay. And so I, you know, walk over here and I go inside and we're fine. And it happened several times. And so I was like, this is getting really creepy. So I, you know, finally I was like, let's just walk together. Because apparently we're both going the same direction, even though you live that way. And so we'll walk together. Why not? And so we're walking together. I get here, say goodnight, and get in the house, and he's gone. And this isn't even my house, so it was really odd. And then finally I was like, okay, this is just insane. I don't like that he's there waiting for me after work. And it's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, no, leave me alone. And so I had my boyfriend come. Yeah, it was awesome. My boyfriend came just at 10:50 and was kind of waiting for me. And he saw this guy, and they were acquainted. And so my boyfriend goes up to this guy and was like, hi, what's up? What are you doing here? You know, just reading. Oh, that's cool. What are you reading? And this kid gets up and is trying to get out of the center. Like, I've been caught. Oh no, what am I gonna do? And so he's like, I'm good. I'm just reading a book, and I'm trying to leave now. It was just really awkward. And my boyfriend's just like, yeah, well, you have a nice night. Yeah, good seeing you. And then that cut it. That was done. And I was like, yes. It was nice.
That is
Saved the
fantastic.
day. Stopped it. It's a good story.
It's a very good story.
Yeah.
That has a happy ending.
And it does have a happy ending.
I like that.
Yeah. It's nice having scary boyfriends. I don't know.
Sometimes that's one thing I was like, maybe I should just date someone so that they'll leave me alone.
Seriously, I need to get myself a scary boyfriend
that will solve all of your problems.
to intimidate people.
Actually, I think your stalker might use your boyfriend against you.
That's true. Nate, you have a boyfriend.
That would suck, huh?
Boyfriends aren't allowed.
Well, what if it was hyphenated, like boy hyphen friend?
A friend that's a
It
boy.
depends on if they understand English.
You'd be like,
He's
what
like,
what is this
guy
minus sign? Boy minus
Boy
friend.
minus friend. They're not friends. They're beyond friends.
Like,
The friend
no.
part's
Yeah,
gone.
take that.
Oh no.
Danger.
And a scary girlfriend isn't the same.
Yeah. It doesn't
Unless
really
it's me.
work unless they're
Unless it's Molly.
Tina, you know. They're crazy Latinas. Not that that's racist. I love all kinds of people.
Especially.
Well, I don't want to pick favorites now.
Craving the flavor right now.
Do you mean like Taco Bell?
You're totally there.
I know you're a vegetarian,
I could go for a 7-layer.
7-layer veggie.
Or some of those twisty things with the
cinnamon twists.
Ooh, yeah, that's what I mean.
Those are good.
Yeah.
Except they always ask you if you want them. You want dessert?
They've never
Cinnamon
asked
twists?
me that.
Really?
Yeah. Now I feel shafted.
Because they look at you and they're like, he doesn't eat sugar.
Why is that man so pale?
Don't offer him anything. Get offended.
I can't believe he's eating a burrito. It's like way too much food for a man. That's good.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's hear your accusation story that people accuse you of stalking.
Well,
So Nate's also a stalker.
yes.
Well, we just said that.
Yeah.
He stalks you.
Earlier on in my life, when I was young Nate, before I was so attractive and charming.
Your gangly toothpick Nate.
Yeah, I was still quite skinny. It was back when I had emotions.
Really? Before they died?
Yeah, long ago. And it started probably about in the middle school kind of area, 6th, 7th, 8th grade, kind of 9th grade. Because there was a girl, and I feel like, well, this is going to be a very biased account, but I didn't really follow her around. Like 6th grade, we had the exact same class schedule, and I mean the exact same. We had the same classes in the same classrooms at the same times. Identical. So, it's kind of hard to not be there when you're supposed to be there.
True. So it was fate.
Yeah, we kind of had the same friends circle. So 7th and 8th grade, we kind of hung out all at the same time. But people are just like, Nate, you're such a stalker. I'm like, what? And then, this is the worst part. Okay, this is when it got extremely bad. We went up to a city that I hate with a bloody passion. Starts with a S and ends with an Eatle. And we went there for a choir trip. And she was in the choir. She's a very talented singer. I used to also be a very talented singer. So I was also
we were in choir together.
In the choir. And the choir was not on audition. So, anyways.
Take anybody.
Yeah, so 8th grade, so we were going up to like a festival or whatever, and we were on a college campus. I can't remember which one. We stayed in the dorms and stuff. And we set about some rebels. You know, we were doing activities. I with my guy friends, she with her girlfriends. There was only one field to play on, and half of it was taken up with a game of stickball, which I was not partaking in. I was playing football on the other half, and she was gossiping with her friends on that half as well. So they accused me of stalking. So we decided to change activities. So we went to the gym to play some basketball with our weird band teacher, who was actually extraordinarily good at basketball. She beat us all, and we were all 8th grade boys, and she was like 30-year-old woman.
Is that Katai?
No,
Wow.
it was like Katai, basically, yeah. But
wow.
weirder.